Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Sport This Week video. And in today's video, we've got baseball, basketball, tennis, cricket, football, boxing, and UFC news. If you are new around here though and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do indeed like the video, and let's get straight into it. So starting off this week, I'm going to start off with the basketball. It is the summer league at the moment, so there's not really many games that we're going to be reporting on, but still a few games going on. Starting off this week, Miami won 80-78 versus Lakers. Miami then won again 94-87 versus Golden State. And then Lakers won 84-74. And finally, Boston won 85-83 versus Atlanta. Oh, I forgot to say, Lakers won versus Sacramento. But yeah, that is all the basketball news. Like I said, not much this week, but yeah, still a little bit. But yeah, Summer League, which is something I don't really know much about, but you know. Tennis news now though. It was the City Open in America, and Nadal took part in that. He started off with a 2-1 win versus Sock, but then he lost 2-1 versus Harris. And then the final of that, Sinner won 2-1 versus McDonald to win the City Open. So fair play to him. Unfortunately, Nadal hadn't done great, but yeah, we have gotten some more people that we're going to talk about for next week in the tennis. So yeah, that's something else. We're not going to be talking about Conta or Murray anymore, unfortunately. Moving on to the baseball news now. A bit more baseball news, and we're going to do this quickly. And yeah, let's start off. So, starting off this week, Yankees lost 7-1 versus Orioles. Giants won 11-8 versus Diamondbacks. Yankees won 13-1 versus Orioles. Giants lost 3-1 versus Diamondbacks. Dodgers lost 3-0 versus Astros. Yankees won 10-3 versus Orioles. Dodgers won 7-3 versus Astros. Giants won 7-1 versus Diamondbacks. Giants won 5-4 versus Diamondbacks. Where am I? Wait. Yankees won 5-3 versus Marinas. Sorry, I messed that all up. Yankees won 3-2 versus Marinas again. Giants lost 2-1 versus Brewers. Dodgers lost 4-3 versus Angels. Yankees won 5-4 versus Marinas. Giants won 9-6 versus Brewers. Dodgers won 5-3 versus Angels. Yankees lost 2-0 versus Marinas. Giants won 5-4 versus Brewers. And Dodgers won 8-2 versus Angels. So yeah, that is all the baseball news. Sorry I messed that up a bit, but yeah, that is all the baseball news. Moving on to the football news now. Not loads, but some big news. Starting off this week, Reach signed for West Brom. Fabinho signed a 5-year extension contract with Liverpool. Hart signed for Celtic. Spain won 1-0 versus Japan. Brazil won 4-1 on pens after drawing 0-0 versus Mexico. Bailey has signed for Aston Villa. Van Gaal is the new Netherlands manager. Ings has signed for Aston Villa. Alisson has signed a new contract with Liverpool until 2027. Messi will not re-sign for Barcelona, which is the main big news of the week. And it's just the end of the generation. No, not generation. End of an era. And yeah, it's big news. And I feel bad for him because I saw him in his press conference crying. But yeah, I mean, it seems like he's going to go PSG. I feel bad for Aguero as well because he moved to go and play with him. But apparently he's a bit unhappy now. I know he's just got injured for a while now. But yeah, I mean, it will be interesting to see what happens with that and what happens with Barcelona, really. Without their main man, Messi, I don't know what's going to happen to them. They're going to have to get the youngsters to really step up now. But yeah, things aren't looking too good for them. Moving on to some more big news. Grealish signed for Man City, a record fee of 100 million for an English transfer. But yeah, that is big news again. And Grealish, I think he'll do well, but I don't know how much he'll do well. Like, I don't know if he'll be as good as De Bruyne was in that season where he got joint most assists or something like that, joint most assists ever in the Premier League. But yeah, I mean, I think he's a very good signing, 100 million, and hopefully he does well. Pereira is signed for Al Hilal, and as a West Brom fan, it is sad to see such a waste of talent really go somewhere else. I mean, somewhere like the Saudi League where you might not really see him do much, but I mean, you never know, he might be really good and then come back, or I don't know really. But I mean, I wish him luck, and yeah, moving on. Demiro is signed for Atalanta. Romero signed for Spurs. West Brom drew a 2-2 versus Bournemouth. Brazil won 2-1 versus Spain to win the Olympic gold. Leicester won 1-0 versus Man City to win the Community Shield, and Kuka has signed for Watford. But yeah, that is all the football news now. Moving on to the boxing news. Dubois and Tommy Fury will fight on separate opponents on the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley card. So that is making that card really, really interesting. I mean, normally the cards of like YouTuber events like that aren't really that good, but they are two big fighters to be fighting on just an undercard like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see Dubois try and bounce back from his loss to Joe Joyce, and Tommy Fury to just try and keep going against, I guess, mediocre really opponents. But it will be interesting to see what happens, I guess. And then yeah, a fight that actually did happen. Kid Galahad stopped Jazza Dickens to become IBF World Featherweight Champion. So congratulations to him. I don't really know too much about that fight, but I know it was the most important fight of the week. Moving on though to the UFC news, there was a big fight between Gane and Lewis, and Gane won after dominating versus Lewis by the third round and won on TKO to win UFC interim heavyweight title. So he's definitely going to be either him or Ngannou who's going to be the next shot to fight Usman after he's fought Covington, or John Jones if he ever does come back. But yeah, that is a big fight, and I kind of thought Gane was going to win, and yeah, fair play to him. Moving on to another fight that did happen. Aldo won on unanimous decision versus Munoz. Not quite as big a fight, but still a big fight. Not for any title or anything, but yeah, happy to see Aldo winning again. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you are new around here though and you hadn't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you didn't like the video, and thanks for watching.